A young voice yelled, "Mommy, no!" I turned and I saw our son Tommy standing. Hi, my name is Robert Harris, and I'm an ex-Marine from Cedar Falls, Iowa. I'm just a regular guy, but I have an extraordinary story to tell. Honestly, you'll be amazed when you hear what I have to share. As you'll soon see, Sandra survived, thank God. And thanks to a strange twist of fate, that disastrous day changed everything. Because of what happened next, Sandra was never going to be humiliated again, ever. In fact, Sandra landed in the lap of a young girl and they fell to the floor, covered with scraps of food and stained with mustard and ketchup. As they struggled to sit up, a man ran over and he snapped at the girl. "Jessica, what have you done this time?" The little girl pointed at Sandra indignantly and screamed, "Daddy! It wasn't me, it was her, the fat lady." Everyone looked accusingly at Sandra, and she recoiled in horror. The fat lady? I knew that remark would cut her to the bone, and it did. She started to cry, her shoulders heaving in unmitigated misery. There was nothing I could say or do to console her, but the agony wasn't over yet. Teenagers were giggling and pulling out their phones and taking pictures and shooting video. Sandra was the laughingstock of the party, and soon the whole town would be chuckling. On Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, people would watch her weight crushing the chair over and over again. I groaned with despair. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but they did. Because that's when I turned to see little Tommy standing, glaring at his mom, horrified and humiliated. And it's when Sandra collapsed like a sack of potatoes, leaving me fearing for her life. That was definitely the worst 4th of July ever. Plenty of fireworks for sure, but not the kind that we wanted. It was awful. Later at the hospital, I paced up and down while the ER doctors battled to save my wife's life. I was frantic with worry. Would I ever see her alive again? Then the door burst open and a doctor strode in, his stethoscope dangling from his neck. I prepared for the worst, but he gave me a smile. "Sandra's okay," he said. Turns out it was a severe panic attack brought on by the stress, but magnified by her weight. I breathed a big sigh of relief. Then I noticed the doctor was no longer smiling. He said, "Look, Mr. Robinson, I'll give it to you straight. Your wife was lucky this time, but carrying all of that weight is killing her health. Next time, it's likely to be a heart attack, a seizure, or a stroke. Sorry to bring you the bad news, but if she doesn't lose weight soon, she could die." I was stunned, and as I drove Sandra home, those words kept rattling around in my head. If she doesn't lose weight soon, she could die. God knows I didn't want my wife to be on the brink of dying due to her health. I still loved her, even though she was no longer the slim, sexy lady I'd married. And what about Tommy? I didn't want him to grow up without a mom. Yet I knew there was no point in asking Sandra to go on yet another diet. It would turn out the same as always. She'd torture herself by surviving on lettuce and spinach for a few days, and then she'd give in to the hunger pains, binging on cream cakes and Haagen-Dazs until she felt sick, back to square one. I knew how depressed she was about the whole diet binge cycle. God knows she tried, but nothing ever worked. As each year went by, her weight ballooned even more. And the more miserable she got, the more she ate to cheer herself up. There seemed to be no way out. She wore baggy clothes to hide her bulk and stopped going to reunions where people might make fun of her. It was sad. And as the pounds piled on, her health took a nosedive, and her fat-induced misery went on and on. There had to be a better way to fix this, and in the moment, I decided to do whatever it took to find out. That night, as Sandra and Tommy slept, I began my mission. I burned the midnight oil, scouring the depths of the internet for weight loss data that I could trust. I spent hours reading and taking notes, sifting through reams of information. I soon ditched blogs and news sites as they were full of misleading, outdated information. The same old recycled nonsense that gets you nowhere. Instead, I lasered in on the nuggets of gold. I focused on scientific studies and research from prestigious universities. I dug deep to find the truth behind all the hype. And what I discovered astonished me. I learned the giant food corporations of America have a guilty secret. One they try desperately to keep from ordinary people like us. Because of this, it's no wonder Sandra, myself, and millions of others struggle to shed pounds. In today's world, it's inevitable. Here's the thing. It turns out being overweight is not about the number of calories you eat. It's about the number of calories you store. And the way we live today means we store way more calories than ever before. So if you struggle to lose weight, it's not your fault. The blame lies firmly on the shoulders of the food industry. I discovered that in centuries past, being overweight had not been a problem. People ate foods that were naturally produced, just as God intended. But in the last few decades, all that changed. Almost everything we eat is processed so it can be stored, transported, and kept on supermarket shelves. That's convenient for sure, but the convenience, it comes at a high price. Back in the day, food contained only natural sugars with long chain molecules. These are wrapped in fiber, making it hard for your body to extract the calories. This has two benefits. First, only some calories get absorbed into your system, with the rest passing straight through you. And second, you feel full faster, so you eat less. But today's processed food is very different. It's packaged with short-chain sugar molecules, which are not wrapped in fiber. They get quickly and easily absorbed by your body, causing a double negative effect. Many more calories are extracted from everything you eat, and you still feel hungry. Heck, it's no wonder we pack on the pounds. We're heavier than ever, plus we're absorbing excess calories from every meal. And all those unwanted calories are stored as ugly fat that sticks to us like glue. It's a problem known as calorie absorption acceleration. This is a real head scratcher because it's messed up our metabolism, and research shows this is a big problem. Scientists in the UK conducted a study to examine the link between consuming processed food and obesity. And the results led them to conclude research provides fairly consistent support for the association of processed food intake with obesity and related cardiometabolic outcomes. Our findings provide evidence that higher consumption of processed food is strongly associated with a higher risk of multiple indicators of obesity. In other words, calorie absorption acceleration is making us fat, and that's serious. Another scientific study in Australia reached similar conclusions. The scientists reported rapid simultaneous increases in processed food sales and obesity prevalence have been observed worldwide. The findings added to the growing evidence that processed food consumption is associated with obesity and support the potential role of processed foods in contributing to obesity. In plain English, the giant food corporations are ruining our health. And they don't care. They put money first every time. The fatter we get, the fatter their profits get too. And that's fine with them. MSNBC says food companies put profit ahead of public health. The top executives of many major food companies are manipulating their products with no concern for the potential health impact. My hands were shaking as I read through my notes. I knew I was onto something big. The reason we're overweight is not because we eat too much or because we don't exercise enough. Not all. The real problem is just that we live in the 21st century, and in these money-grubbing times, we're manipulated by the greedy corporations that put food on our plates. It's as simple as that. We were born in an age where losing weight it's next to impossible. Calorie absorption acceleration has become a fact of life, a problem that riddles almost everything we eat. And it's here to stay. Just like acid rain and the hole in the ozone layer, we have not just one, but two strikes against us. We're fighting an uphill battle we're doomed to lose. But what's the solution? Sure, we could give up modern life, go live in the forest and survive on pure natural food, like wild berries and mushrooms. That would do the trick. But of course, it's not gonna happen. Nobody wants to live in the woods or give up delicious food like hot dogs, French fries, and donuts. And why should we? Realistically, modern life and processed food, it's here to stay. Somehow, we have to find a way to fight back, countering the double blow that's destroying our health. We must block the devastating effects we're experiencing. That got me thinking. If calorie absorption acceleration is the problem, then we must counterbalance it with some kind of calorie absorption deceleration. If I figured out how to make that happen, we could count. But you'll be stuck in the same old rut, desperately trying the next fad diet or killing yourself doing cardio. Luckily, it doesn't have to be like that. You now know you have a better option. To begin your body transformation, all you have to do is scroll down and select your quantity, remembering that the 6-bottle option is the most cost-effective choice. Then click to place your order, totally risk-free. On the next screen, you'll see the checkout page. Just enter your details on the 100% secure order form, then click to pay. It only takes a moment, and it's a moment that will fill your life with joy. We'll priority ship your order to you so you can start your transformation just a few days from now. What's not to like? So don't hesitate. This special presentation will end soon and your opportunity may disappear forever. If you delay, you may find out we're out of stock and that the offer has been taken down. The only sure way to secure your supply of Coffee Slimmer Pro is to order right now. The fact that you're still with me confirms that you are truly concerned about losing weight and getting in shape. You know that being overweight not only makes you miserable, it puts you at a serious risk of dying from a heart attack, stroke, or seizure. Why take that risk when you don't have to? Surely, a slimmer, happier life is well worth a tiny investment today. Just click below to get on the path to a better health and wonderful life. Instead of wasting $10,000 on weight loss solutions that don't work, invest as little as $39 in one that's proven to get results. After all, you're worth it, right? And thanks to our 100% money-back guarantee, you're not risking anything. You've everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing what amazing results you achieve with Coffee Slimmer Pro. To become our next thrilling weight loss success story, just click below to place your order today. Are you still there? If so, I guess you have more questions about Coffee Slimmer Pro, and that's fine. I've got you covered. I'll quickly answer the most common questions we get about this life-changing product, so you can order with confidence. Will Coffee Slimmer Pro really work for me? We understand you may have been let down by other weight loss solutions in the past, but Coffee Slimmer Pro is something new and different. The unique formulation has been proven to support healthy weight loss as well as facilitating healthy digestion and energy levels. So whether you're a male or female, young or old, you'll love the results you get with Coffee Slimmer Pro. Many people notice results in just days, and you can expect to see a real difference in weeks. Stick with Coffee Slimmer Pro for the 3 to 6 months and you'll be amazed by your body transformation. Is Coffee Slimmer Pro safe? Absolutely. Because we only use all natural ingredients. You can be sure that Coffee Slimmer Pro is totally safe. The product is manufactured right here in the USA in an FDA registered facility. We follow GMP, good manufacturing practices, and guidelines to the letter. All of our ingredients are of the highest possible standards. Plus, they're tested for highest purity, potency, and efficiency. What if Coffee Slimmer Pro doesn't work for me? We're confident that situations won't arise, but in any case, we've got your back. If you find Coffee Slimmer Pro less than satisfying in any way, just let us know. We'll refund all of your money, no questions asked. Everyone has a different metabolism, so we recommend you give the product enough time to work its magic. Our most successful customers are those who commit to a 3 to 6 month supply, practically guaranteeing extraordinary results. But whatever you decide, you're covered by our no quibble, 100% satisfaction guarantee. How many bottles of KEYSLIM Pro should I order? There are two things to bear in mind here. First, the ingredients are formulated to give ever-improving results after several months of working through your body. The effects compound over time to produce mind-blowing outcomes. That's why we're always recommending starting with a 3 to 6 month supply. Secondly, so many happy customers are reordering KEYSLIM Pro, we're struggling to keep up. Stock is flying off the shelves, and it's getting tougher to source the key ingredients. Any day now, we may sell out, and you'll be out of luck. This is why most people choose to order 6 bottles. That way they won't risk seeing sold out when reordering. How long will it take to receive my order? As soon as you place your order, our team will get onto it right away. Your order should ship in 2 to 3 days. If you're in the US, you should receive your package in 5 to 7 days. If you're elsewhere in the world, allow 10 to 12 days. Will I be rebilled every month? Nope. Today's payment is a one-time charge. We will never bill you for anything without giving you clear notification. We value your custom, so your money is safe with us. What do I do now? Getting started with KEYSLIM Pro is easy. Just scroll down and choose from the options below, remembering that ordering more bottles is the wise choice. It's the one that saves you the most money, too. Click through to the next page, fill out your details, and place your order. Then you're all set. Within a few days, your order will be on your doorstep. Your amazing weight loss transformation can then begin, and you'll never have to feel fat or flabby again. Thanks to KEYSLIM Pro, a wonderful, fat-free future awaits. So don't put the decision off any longer. Click below and order your KEYSLIM Pro today.